I just want to add further that the dimensions listed for the one in the Smithsonian, the National Art Museum, it also measures up exactly the same as that. This one is also 10 by 13 or 13 by 10. And like I said, it does extend beyond the frame. It is on wood. You can see 10 inches wide, and I'll be very careful with this, of course. But let's see, we start right up there at the top, and that's a standard 12-inch ruler, 1 foot, and another inch is 13. Right beyond that 12, another inch exactly is 13. So it's exactly the same for dimensions as the one listed. So I said if it's not an original, maybe he painted more than one original, and then this one was lost. Maybe a second was commissioned and it was a duplicate. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know, but if someone made a copy at a later date, and it was not him, then they did a very, very good job. And it's got thickness on the paint, and I've compared it closely, and I mean maybe he made more than one copy for profit. I mean, it's like I said, they didn't have just printing presses back then, so if when he needed money, so maybe that's what happened. I mean, is it possible? A question I'm posing this question to any art experts: is it possible that they made more than one copy? I mean, more than one quote original, by the same author, at the same time. Is that possible? And could this be one of them? And if it is, what kind of value might it have? And it, like I said, it does appear to be very old. Sorry, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but. And I'm not overhyping myself, if it's probably not original, but it does look. I mean, it's a remarkable copy, and it's on wood. The dimensions match. It appears. I mean, this has been, like I said, my grandfather got this at least in the 70s, if not before, and he was able to acquire a number of things that were historically very valuable, and have been in my family for many years. It's missing little pieces of paint, right there, little fleck, and it's not because it was poorly taken care of. It's just I believe it's quite old. And you see right up there, a little paint missing on the veil. You can see the texture lines on there, and one thing I failed to point out before. If you look at this in the light, in an angle, it's hard to see on camera here. But if you do what I call like a light scan, okay, there you go. You can see that it is cracking, and it's on wood from, a long time ago. And, I mean, this is at least 50, 60 years old. At least. Because I know for a fact my grandfather had it since then. And so, it certainly probably predates that, so we're talking about something at least 50 plus years old, as a fact. So, there, you can see kind of right there, and you can see the light reflecting off, and it's got thickness, some parts, and her ring, the extra inch, there's some below there. On the picture, on the Wikipedia, there's a ring below on her finger right there, and it's covered up by this frame. So, but yeah, you see the frame splitting right there, and there and there. The frame is old. It's not original, the frame, I don't believe, but the frame is quite old itself. But I guess I'll end it here. This is the second video of it. If anyone can tell me about it, I'd be very grateful. Leave it in the comments below, please, or send me an email. And I'd love to hear more. But thanks, and take care. Bye.